Hey everyone, so we're going to continue with, on second thought, I actually do want to share my hospital experience. So, if you watch, you definitely have to watch the biopsy video first. Then you may want to watch the hospital video. Then you'll know why I'm telling you my experience of the hospital video. Now, when I was admitted to the hospital, I was very surprised. I'm very healthy. It was just surprising. So, you have to wear the little gown and all that, which, duh. So, I was in the hospital bed, and some tips I would give you is when you're in the hospital, you definitely want to be alert. Did I sleep on the first day? No, I didn't. And I had family members there, but I didn't sleep. I wanted to be very observant. Like, I wanted to know every time that I doze off and I hear a door, I wake back up. Because I want to know throughout the night who are these people coming in here. Like, you got to be very aware as it is. So if you're in a hospital, you definitely want to be aware. You want to be observant of the people that are even coming to give you medication. So that day I did not sleep. The first day I did not go to sleep. I did not care. I was up so long. The nurse came in and she was like, "Have you been to sleep?" And I was like, "No." I said, "I'm not going to sleep." I said, "I want to be awake. I want to see what's going on." So she was like, "I don't blame you." And I'm like, "Yeah, I want to see. I want to observe." So to keep my mind busy, you guys, I was listening to music on my phone, like non-stop music, to keep me busy. When you're in a hospital, you want to be motivated as you don't, like, you want to be motivated like you've never been motivated before to get out of there. So the second day, or should I say that morning, when my family came, that's actually when I went to sleep. Because this is when they began to give me like medication to make me go to sleep and whatnot. They also was drawing blood throughout the night. They were like testing my blood way before, That's why I say you may want to see the biopsy video first, but they did do blood work. And it had got to the point to where I was like, I started to ask them because the first 2 nights or 3, I was like, okay, they tested my blood and whatnot. But when it became to the 4th night, you all, that's why I advise you to speak up. If you don't like what they're doing, if you unsure, speak up. Because the nurse that came in, I asked her, I said, "Well, hey, where is the blood from the other 2 or 3 days?" And she was like, "Well, it's time to, your doctor said draw blood." I said, "Well, you know what? I'm not going to get any blood drawn today." I said, "Tomorrow, when I speak to my doctor, I will let him know that I didn't draw any blood, because I felt like they were just coming in, they're doing their job and whatnot, but I just had to speak up. You got to speak up. You the one in the hospital bed. What are you doing with the rest of my blood? You know? So I know they were testing it, but, every single day. So I'm like, okay, I'm motivated to get out of this hospital. But I let her know, I stood my ground in a professional way. I will not be getting any more blood drawn. And you guys, the roommate person that was next to me, they were laughing so hard. She was like, "Oh, you told her." I was like, "Well, what are you doing with the blood?" So I just advise you to make sure you're having positive things, positive thoughts when you're in a hospital, because that's why I was listening to music. I was still being happy because it's very important to help you get out of the hospital. So I was very happy. I just kept my mind focused. And then I thank God that the job I had, you all, they worked with me. Like, I was so happy. Like, I let them know, hey, I'm in the hospital right now. They worked with me. And I was in the hospital a good 2 weeks. And I had to, when I did come home, I was on bed rest for a week for the biopsy. So I just wanted to let you know my hospital experience. Like I said, everybody was, they were doing their jobs. They were very, very professional. The people that I saw were very professional. And I just wanted to give you that tip of me being in the hospital, my experience, because you never know. So I was doing what I was doing to get out. So there you have it, my hospital experience and what I went through. And then when you're there, you have hospital food. You want to eat something, so you just gotta let it do what it do to get out. So that's my experience. I just wanted to share with you all. If you looked at my other videos, when you are in the hospital, motivation to get out, think positive thoughts, listen to music. Like I was listening to Soulja Boy. I was listening to who else was I listening to? I know I was burning the Soulja Boy up on YouTube. Like I was looking at all his YouTube videos. So look at something that makes you, entertain you while you're in there to keep your mind focused on positivity. All right. So, and you have a nice day.